All right, I was in the middle of the Mantis build, and I needed to start doing the shocks. Um, they come with like pretty much no oil, and it's some weird like mineral oil, I think, or something like that. It comes with, but yeah, I rebuild them with Traxxas big bore parts. I got this information from Crawler Canyon on YouTube. He's the one that got me onto these shocks. They're pretty cheap. You can usually get these. If you get these are like the oil slick ones that are usually more expensive, but I ended up getting them on a sale. And they were I think like $10 for two, so $20 and plus like $5 in seals and um, pistons. If you want to do the pistons, these ones actually came with like normal like side slotted pistons. Some of them don't. They'll come with like a metal disc. The UTB 18 that I have had two of them like with a metal disc and two that had actual like a piston in it. I'm just gonna keep the pistons in these ones, I think, and just use thicker oil. I usually use like 40 weight. I don't want to do 80. Somewhere I have my 60 weight, but I'll probably put 60 weight in it and try that on one of them, see how it feels. But I usually start with taking off uh, all the bottom end. These ones have like a retaining cap that's on here. Like some other shocks, you can slide it off with like a little slit. These ones you gotta take off and to get the spring off and everything. So yeah, grab onto them. You can use. I use shock pliers now. For the longest time, I didn't even use shock pliers. I just use like some smooth pliers. The problem with these shorter shocks, you really can't get in there that well. You just want to make sure it doesn't have anything with um, like these would be fine. Probably they're gonna suck to kind of grab because they're flat, but they don't have any knurling or anything like to grip, so they're not gonna mark up the shaft. But you want to hold really tight and then turn, taking this off. And those two come off, and then watch out for this because if you let it go, this will go flying. And then I take the top off, just twist it off. See, these come with, they've been coming with somewhat okay seals in them, but I don't want, these are already starting to leak though. Some of them do, some of them don't. But I just buy the Traxxas kits, and if you're going to do the bottom seals, you might as well just do the top. It comes in the same kit. And then see, it comes with like, it's like mineral oil, like wicked thin mineral oil. I mean, they feel fine and everything, but they're not great. Usually I empty this out. I empty all four of them out, much as I can. Usually use like a plate or something to hold all the, because you're gonna get your table all covered in crap. I'll take out I'll take out the seal pack. Usually with these, a lot of people will drill two little holes and then use something like these to twist them out. I haven't been doing that. If you put something inside of here that's got two edges, you can twist it out. I'm guessing that's how they put it together in the factory. I don't know. And then you have the O-rings in there because they just use straight up O-rings. And I usually have some tweezers here. I guess these ones will do. I just take out the O-rings. Usually two in here. And then there's no spacer or anything. That's why the stock, this thing can get way down there flush. So there's only two O-rings. And I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it after. But I usually clean this all up with, I'll put it like in another cup of this with some hot water and like Dawn dish soap and clean the crap out of these things. Like I said, this one, they come with the slotted piston on the sides. The Traxxas ones will have, that you put in, will have 2 or 3 hole piston. Some people will drill them out, some people won't. Depends on what thickness oil you want to run. So let's see here. I'm just going to leave those pistons in though, because I've just been using those, and then I put in, like I said, a little bit thicker oil. I might even try 40 on this. The last kit I got that I just did on my UTB 18, it was actually missing one of these diaphragms or whatever they're called. Diaphragm? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, rubber diaphragm. So luckily I have some extras that I've rebuilt. So I just use that. So from now on, I'm always going to be off one diaphragm. Really annoying. But I bought them a while ago, and I don't think I could warranty now. Maybe message Traxxas, but I feel like it's kind of silly to do that for one little diaphragm. So just be careful when you open this up. It's all kinds of little pieces. You're only going to use about half of it. The other, oh yeah, this is 2362 is the part number, by the way. And it'll do 2 shocks, so you need 2 kits. And if you are going to do the piston, you need 2669. I just grabbed a bunch of them recently. I had an order off of RC Planet come in. Or was I? Oh yeah. So I usually take out this. I mean, these actually have been, like I said, halfway decent, but I just don't. I'm already going to do the X-ring, so there's no point to keep that. I also check to make sure this tightens down. This Phillips in here, a lot of times, they'll strip out. It's a really coarse plastic thread on the metal screw. So, but it'll rip out because maybe someone over tightened it in the factory. So I'll take that out a lot of times, and if I put in a regular, I have like the countersunk M3 of these. If I put those in, it'll like re-grab it completely fine and normal. But this one is tight, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Got that. Got this. So you're going to put, at least how I've been doing it, is 1 X-ring. And usually I'll put in, I usually put this in to kind of keep it together. So I'll put 1 X-ring in. One of the thick white spacers, I think it's like 2 millimeters or so. Another X-ring. And there's like a clear spacer looking thing. So, well, imagine you could see all those parts in there. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, finally got it out. Just so you can see what it is. It's the X-ring, the white spacer, another X-ring, and then the clear, thin spacer looking thing. Those all go down in. I usually try to push them down a little bit with the tweezers. Now my hands are covered in crap. This is going to kind of suck. But I usually take, then I take this, the threaded piece, put it down in, and start it just like pushing on it. Because you want to use your fingers first just to start it, because if not, you're going to cross thread it. So you'll have a little bit of play still because it's not tight. So I used to, the first time I did this, I took this back out and then I tightened it down with the, like, kind of how I took it out. But my problem was when I put it back through, I ripped the X-ring not really thinking about it. The thread just ripped it through. I mean, I ended up tightening it up a little more and it worked. But it's not great. The way I've been doing it is not great either. I just probably should do the whole thing like people do. But I've been taking, like, dikes or something pointy, grabbing like the bottom of the threads because you can't thread the whole thing in anyways with this new seal pack. And I just grab the end and I twist. Usually don't throw my stuff. And that shot that spring all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as long as I have 1 diaphragm, 2 diaphragm, 2 X-ring. Okay, if anything else went flying, it doesn't matter. So anyways, usually my hands are slippery because of this. I grab this and I'll twist it tight. It doesn't need to be, you'll start to feel like a bunch of resistance when you do it. Now this is definitely not the greatest way, but it's what I've been doing and it's pretty good. You don't want to go too tight because then it really pinches on the shaft and you won't be able to, yeah, you won't have any, there we go. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Now I feel resistance, but it's not easy to move and I can't move side to side. Let's see if I can go a little more. Got a little more. All right, yeah, no, I don't want to go any more than that. That's already feeling kind of resistance. So that's how I do that. And then I have this little 3D printed shock stand that I printed out on the bamboo. I'll try the 40 weight and just see. I usually push this up like halfway-ish. Fill it up. Pull up to the top, and then I'll just pull it down, and it usually lets an air bubble out. Fill it up almost to the top, a couple millimeters lower. And then I kind of go almost to the top, because you can't fill these all the way up, because that diaphragm bladder thing has to go on the top. So I usually go almost all the way. And I will go a little more on this. Yeah, that should be good, I think. So I got like probably 2-3 millimeters. You got to think about what this is going to do here. That whole bubble there is going to be in there. Usually I'd let the air out, but I'll do that after just to show you guys how to put this together. I usually put this on, hold it down, push this up till it touches it, and pull it down, and it suctions this down usually. It takes a couple tries sometimes. Yeah, so it's suction down. Then I'll take the cap that I took out, the rubber one they had, and you got to kind of fish it over it. And just do it really, really snug. Then you'll feel like if you got any air in there, you'll feel like a gurgling feeling in there. But yeah, it feels pretty smooth. We'll throw on the spring, see how the rebound is. There we go. Not a lot of rebound, but we got some. There was a nothing before. I'll try with the 40 weight. I mean, I got the 60, 80, and 100 also, but I'll try with 40. I'm going to do the rest of these. I'm going to take this one back apart and clean it up. I say that, but I probably won't. I'm probably going to change the oil anyways, so yeah, I'll just keep it how it is, actually. So I'm just going to tighten this up. I'll do the other three, and should be good to go. So anyways, if you have any questions on that, let me know. I'll put the part numbers in the description. Been wanting to do this one for a while, but every time I do shocks, I'm kind of just getting it done, and I forget to video it, and finally doing it with this. Anyways, hope that helps someone. Have a good day.